She like the dress in sunshine, a smile so bright. A blind and keep on shining till the dark of night. She wake up in the morning to her favorite song. The loudest and the proudest she be singing along. Getting it down to live the song of our heartbeat. Spreading love and joy, illuminate through the people she meet.
My name is Yolanda Francis and you're watching the LabTV Ireland. Our special guest today is a local artist that has performed here in Cork and all over Europe and America. Tom McCarthy of Fire and Water. He's with us today. And Tom, you're fire, okay?
I'm water.
Oh, you're water?
I'm water. My girlfriend is fire, you want to get that straight.
Okay. Why water?
Well, the original name for the band came from, we both loved this band called Free, and they had a song called Fire and Water, and we used to sing it all the time in the car together. So we went out one night and we were having a few drinks with Jeff Tate of Operation Mindcrime.
Okay.
And we got a bit too drunk, drinking whiskey all night. So the song came on and we proceeded to sing the whole thing into his face. So we named ourselves after that. He practically named us.
Okay. How did the band started?
Well, we were both individually playing around the city for a while. Claudia was here in college doing music. So we both kind of met playing around, and she came into a couple of my gigs and asked to perform playing saxophone. So she came in one time for a jam in the Old Oak and it just clicked. So we've been together since.
Okay. Is it easy or is it hard to work as a couple?
It's definitely easier, but like every relationship, you have your ups and downs, but yeah. It's a lot handier. I mean, with the tour there we just did, it was 6 weeks. We both managed to get work off. We both lived together, so it was no problem, you know, organising to get away.
Okay.
And we get to see a lot of the world together and meet really cool people and do things out of the ordinary.
Okay.
So it's nice, it's good for the relationship.
Okay. How did you guys end up opening for Operation Mindcrime?
Well, I was with a band before called the Voodoos, another local band, and you check them out as well.
Okay.
They won the MTV Awards and they took off and they ended up going on tour around America with these guys. So when they came back, I joined them and we travelled around to Spain and various parts of the country. And we met the lads when they came over, the Operation Mindcrime gang. So we just got talking to them and they offered us to go on tour with them. So we opened up for them and Claudia was singing one of their songs with them and playing saxophone. So yeah, just fitted in.
Tell us about the 26 shows that you perform in and around Europe.
Well, it was tiring, number one. It was amazing, like, I mean, waking up in a different country every day will throw you off a small bit, like you have no sense of time on a tour, you have none. You might get 4 hours sleep, trying to sleep on a bus. But it was amazing, like, you know, you get to see all the different cultures and all the different ways people perceive music, and it was class. Like, we were learning from the best, literally. No matter how tired we were, the second their music started going, they were straight back to being unbelievably professional.
Okay.
So we learned a lot from that. As I said, met a lot of cool people, and just once in a lifetime experiences, you know.
Did any drama like transport delays or someone getting sick happened on the tour?
We had delays, alright, going into England. We were late on the ferry, so we had to cancel a gig, and in another country, I can't remember what country it was in, but the trailer broke, the back of the trailer, and the door is like half a ton, or maybe even a ton, so we couldn't lift it and fix it back in place. So we had to wait for hours while they sent another bus from Germany down to, where were we? Czech Republic or something like that, I don't know where we were.
Okay.
But it was, yeah, we were delayed.
What was the most memorable thing happened on the tour?
Definitely when I turned around, when we were playing in Paris, and I actually have a video of this. I'm going to be putting it up online on YouTube soon. Fire and Water is our channel.
Fire and Water. Yeah.
I was playing one of my own songs in Paris to what was a very kind of, not tense, but since the shooting that happened in Paris, there was some of the victims were there. So we were trying to be very professional and respectful at the same time. So we were giving it our best, and
Okay.
during one of my own songs, I heard the hi-hats coming in and turned around, and there was Simon Wright from AC/DC and Dio, one of my heroes, playing with me on one of my songs, along with the rest of the band who came and joined us. So it's pretty amazing. That was the highlight, I think.
That's good. That's good. How was the support abroad compared to home?
It wasn't much different. I just think the way people react to music is different. I think there's an element at the moment in Ireland where I don't think people are going to gigs too much, and if they walk into a bar or a venue where there is music going on, it's just an extra. I don't think people are seeking out music as much. But in other countries, like Germany, people as a hobby try to go as much as possible, to gigs.
Okay.
So there was a great difference. Like in Germany, they weren't drunk, watching the gig, which is like I'd be first to have a pint while watching the gig, but they were quite relaxed,
Okay.
So it creates a different atmosphere. Then we were in England, and they were just drunken messes. Like, it was brilliant. So it was class, yeah.
You recently did a song encouraging people to vote. Why did you do that song?
We like to consider ourselves to be, not just active, but we're trying to learn constantly about our own political structure here and the way it's working and the way it's not working.
Okay.
And we just think, like, I'm 24, a lot of my friends have headed off to different countries looking for work, or are currently unemployed, or have a 6-month contract and don't know how long they're going to be secure for. So I think it's very important to not just try to better yourself financially, but understand what the problem is.
Okay. How did you fall in love with music?
Well, when I was about 8 or 9, I got an operation on my tongue, which allowed me to be able to speak. Before
On your what?
On my tongue. So before that, I had a horrible lisp and kind of stuttered. But since that, when I got the operation and I was going to speech therapy, I just started singing myself to sleep all the time, every night. Britney Spears and everything, you name it. And after that, then I got a guitar. My father always played guitar, and my uncles were in bands since I was very young. So there's always been music there, and yeah, just loved it from the second I could.
How many instruments do you play?
Guitar, bass, harmonica, whistle, and a bit of drums.
Okay. How are people responding to your music in Ireland?
They're responding quite well. Everywhere we play, we seem to get great responses.
Do you get a lot of crowd?
We do, yeah. It depends on where we are again. Like, we do an awful lot of supports if we can. So, like, when we played with Jack L, he had sold out concerts in the Everyman and the Opera House. Okay. So we get to play at the big venues and lots of people. And yeah, people are liking us on Facebook. They're buying the CDs. And it's going well.
So where can we get the CDs? Where can we get your music?
You can download it from what's it called, Bandcamp.
Yeah.
Under Fire and Water.
Bandcamp.
Okay. There's some songs up on YouTube, or you can come to a gig and buy a CD.
Okay. That was Tom McCarthy of Fire and Water, everybody. Check them out on Facebook, YouTube, and Bandcamp. Support our local music.